Oh, I love that music. There it is. You know what that means. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my mighty, mighty warriors. And oh my gosh, I cannot believe it is finally March. I would normally be thinking about Easter lilies and chocolate eggs this time of year, but the snow is still piled high. I'm looking at it right out my office window right now, and all the warriors are probably feeling a little bit stir-crazy. But I think it's time that we, think of this time being stuck inside, kind of like being in an incubator. It's a great time to kind of create and develop and refine your ideas. So how can your business be better? What are you doing that's working? What are you doing that you should be doing? What are you doing that you shouldn't be doing? And what great ideas are hidden behind shopping lists and laundry piles that if you just take time out and sort through that stuff, could you get to the next level? A great place to start might be to take a look at your demo. So one of the things about being a goddess or Adonis is that we get control over what we show, and then and you show what you really like, and so that really matters. And we are going to dive a little deeper into that tonight. But before we do, I would like to dive into the deep, deep pool of shout-outs to all the hard-working warriors out there. Let's see, who is making it happen this week? Our warriors were in full blitz mode this week, actually. Miss Melissa Milken made it rain, booking 7 parties. Way to go to Melissa. Katie Hardy booked 7 during her first blitz ever. Oh, my God, Katie. Wow, way to start strong, kid. Cynthia Allen Susie, right on her tail with 6 bookings. Shout out to you, beautiful Cynthia, and that beautiful baby. And speaking of babies, we had 3 new baby Kramits born to Jill Cram's team during the blitz. Awesome job, Miss Jill. And how about the lovely, the sexy Miss Willow Ross booking and recruiting yet another team member? And Amy, I have to give a very special shout out to my buddy, my pal, Mr. Brett Palmer Halverson. Yes, Brett, I'm talking to you. Brett, baby, even after surgery, being unable to talk, you rocked the blitz by text. I'm so, so proud of you and your resolve and your commitment to getting it done. So take a note from Brett, warriors. The willing heart finds a million ways, an unwilling heart finds a million excuses, and he really got it done, so way to go. And there is no excuse for me talking so long when I have the one, the only, the amazing, the sexy Miss Amy Lebrecht here with me tonight to give us the 411 on tonight's speaker. Let's hear it, Amy.
Well, if you want to hear it, I was still bent over at my desk, my hands on my knees going, baby.
Oh, there you go, baby.
You know me. I'm dancing and I'm singing in my seat. So, back to our topic at hand. We have Ms. Jodi Eno. Jodi Eno has been a goddess since March 2003. That's right. Goddess number 289 is celebrating her Athena business of 12 years this month. Woo-hoo! Congratulations. Woo-hoo! Jodi, that in itself is very impressive, my friend. And she's a consistent top 10 seller each month. And for 8 out of her 11 years with Athena's, she is placed in the top 10 for the year. And, it's been, she's also a previous member of Gab. Carrie, you know all about Gab. You've been very busy testing toys lately.
I'm exhausted.
It's like someone has to put their vagina on the line. And I'm so grateful that Jodi has, and so are you. Now, my gosh, I'm forgetting myself. I was on that too.
Yes, your vagina was busy as well.
That's right. It has a blue ribbon down there. Now, if you've been watching Jodi's Facebook post, you can't help but notice that she has been making her business rain $1,000 parties left and right. And Jodi's a hard worker who has earned her the Athena nickname of the Queen Bee. Now, Jodi is the team leader of Totally Buzzing, and she has earned her spear for recruiting. Jodi's also a full-time goddess, and she's been able to stay at home to her beautiful daughters, and she loves the sun and has been on goddess getaways where you can find her by the pool bar. But back in New England, she soaks up the summer sun by day and gets her goddess groove on at night. Her Athena's business has enabled her to purchase luxury items like a boat, a tropical vacation every year, a new car every 2 years, and we can't forget to mention that her business also pays for her Coach bag addiction. So this is Jodi's first time as a WOW speaker, and she's here tonight to share with you her insights on showing our high-end products. So please let's welcome Jodi Eno.
Woo! Woo! Hey, welcome, Jodi.
Thank you, ladies. Welcome, warriors.
So, Jodi, thanks so much for being here and for all your hard work leading up to this call. I absolutely love tonight's topic, but I think it's one that a lot of people have questions about, but it hasn't really been directly addressed yet. So here we are to talk about our high-end items. So before we delve into that too deep, let's really kind of get clear on what that means. Can you talk about a little bit about what price point you consider high-end?
Yeah, I consider any high-end or luxury item to be priced at least $75 plus. But there are other luxury items that we sell besides toys. Take, for example, Secret Garden. It's $28 versus Nympho's Desire or Tasty Twist, $16. Our Shea Butter is $22 versus our Hand and Body Lotion, that's only $13.50. The Keiko Balls Plus for $41 versus Keiko Balls for $22. I find if you look for quality and features, price never has to come into the conversation.
I know that probably like most of the goddesses, I have like a good range of prices in my demo. So I try to have lots of different price points represented. What is the difference for you, Jodi, when you're demoing a high-end toy and something that somebody would consider to be more affordable?
Well, I will be honest. I never talk prices during my demo, ever. Why would you even bring it up? I've given everyone a catalog. I show them the quality of the toy, the features. I'm selling them a good time, a mind-blowing, toe-curling, drooling on themselves orgasm. I feel if you oversell a $12 silver bullet as the best thing ever, you will never sell them a $9 Virgo that will give them an epic orgasm. Once you oversell a cheaper or affordable item, you just talk them out of buying a high-end item. If I tell you the Like Jagger for $30 is the best cock ring we sell, then show you the best cock ring we sell, the Riders on the Storm, why would you buy the $69 one?
I definitely see your point, not just about the Virgo either, which that is a mind-blowing orgasm. But I think everyone does themselves a misjustice when they demo a silver bullet. I mean, actually, I don't think anyone should demo a silver bullet at all. Like, why would you waste your demo time going after a $12 sale? Women will purchase a silver bullet if that is what they really want. Cheap. In my own demo, I do comment that I get it if the bullet was your first toy, but it's time for a more mature orgasm with more power and comfort. And then I demo the UFO. I mean, I would rather a $28 sale over a $12 sale any day of the week. So, Jodi, how do you explain the difference between a twist and shout that's $45 and, say, one that's $115?
I don't really have to explain the difference between our cheapest twist and shout toy, like the Ultimate Beaver for $45, and let's say the Trinity, $115. I show them. When I am done, no one is ordering the Ultimate Beaver. I mean, I simply point out all the features in the Trinity, and I don't even show the very basic Ultimate Beaver. And, well, everyone wants the best.
The Ultimate Beaver. That was my first toy, and I have to say I have an emotional attachment to it. I remember having my first Athena party at my mother's house since my apartment was too small. And my mother, she totally did not know what to do with herself. She was dressed in her bathrobe, flashing these 8x10 pictures of my then 2-year-old son and offering my guests poppycock. Remember that, the nuts thing with the popcorn in the tin? So, let me tell you, I told her how appropriate it was that she was theming the snacks to our party. Get it? Poppycock. So she just laughed and she was like, "Oh, Amy, you're such a beast." Now, that was the first time I had seen a twist and shout toy, and that was over 15 years ago. So though I have an emotional attachment to the Ultimate Beaver, if there was a golden jackrabbit back then, let me tell you, my toy box early on would have been way different. But, okay, so back to the Trinity. now that everybody knows what my first toy was, not everyone can afford the Trinity. And if you get someone in your ordering room that wants it but doesn't have the means to buy it, you can always step them back into the more affordable toy. But starting with higher-end toys keeps their expectations high. So, Jodi, can you tell our warriors, why they should be demoing products in this category?
Yes. High-end or luxury items is quality that most women attend our parties for. Their alone time. Make it the best time. Most have special features, quieter motors, multi-speeds and functions, some even with rechargeable batteries, so we don't have to go on the hunt to find them. When you demo high-end, it shows we're a classy company, that we care about bringing our customers the very best in the business. When you show them, they honestly sell themselves. The material and softness alone sells most of them for me. And when you bring up how quiet the motors are, and most are waterproof along with other amazing features, they're sold.
That's it. Yep, you got it. I know some people are afraid to show things in that category because they're afraid that people are going to react to the price point. But, what if you don't show them? The people that can afford them will never know about them. So I did a party once in, I think it was in Carver, and I had 4 ladies order pairs of love gloves. So 4 ladies, which was only a quarter of the party, ordered 4 sets of love gloves, and that was $400 in sales before anybody else ordered another single thing. Before another bottle of Roar was even sold, I had $400 in sales. And they bought them because I did a demo, and I demonstrated their value.
Definitely those love gloves, if you show them, you'll sell them. Yep. That is definitely one of those items. It piques their interest, what exactly is this? And, from time to time, I will hear someone say that they don't show the Comet 2 or the love gloves because they can't afford to add them to their demo. So what do you say to goddesses or Adonises that are like, I can't afford to add higher-end toys? What is the price you pay for not adding to your demo?
I have heard this a lot from some of my own team members and on the WOW pages. It is an investment. You're worth it. Your business is worth it. Jennifer makes it very affordable for us to all add high-end items. She does this amazing deluxe booster kit at every product release that usually has the newest high-end item in it. During our national party weekend, she allows you to buy one so you can show it and sell it. Besides, it's not like we're paying full price. We all get at least 35% off. Don't spend all your profits on the coffee and snacks. Reinvest it back into your business. Once you start showing them, you'll sell them. I have found, and I'm sure just about everyone will agree with me on this, if you show it, you'll sell it. Our customers want to see these items, so add 1 or 2 to your demo, and your party sales will go up. That will equal higher profits for you. The office also has LRC, so borrow a high-end item to show at your next few parties and see the difference. Give your customers the wow they're looking for.
Thank you for mentioning the LRC, the Learning Resource Center, because the LRC is a great tool to help you beef up your demos. You're allowed to rent 3 items for 7 days. So in essence, if you're on the fence about adding a certain product to your demo, you can rent it out for your next weekend of parties and see how the response from your audience is. We generally carry products that are of $60 and up in price. And if you're listening to this and you're unsure of how to use the LRC, it's wicked easy. All you do is sign into your back office, then click onto resources, and you can either scroll halfway down the page, yes, I know there's a lot of information back there, to Learning Resource, or if your device allows you, you can go into your back office and click Control F for Find, then type in Learning Resource. Once you're there, you click on What's Available in the Learning Resource Center. That list is the items that we carry. If it's not listed there, guys, we don't carry them. And what you need to do is completely fill out the LRC request form, which is right next to the What's Available in the LRC form. You pick out 3 items and email the form to lrc@athenashn.com. And don't worry, the email is printed out on the form as well. And you can pick up your rentals or you can have them shipped to you. And goddesses and Adonises that are responsible for the shipping fees if they have to have them shipped out. And, all they do is they weigh the box and boom, whatever it comes up, so it's exactly what it would cost to ship out. And rentals are based on availability. To be fair to everyone, rentals must be returned to the home office within 7 days to avoid late fees. But be sure to keep reminding your newbies as well of this valuable resource.
Absolutely. And speaking of valuable resources, let's stop right there for a moment and give our warriors the first code word. Your first code word is higher. Your first code word is higher. H-I-G-H-E-R. Higher. So, Jodi, I think one of the greatest tools Jen's given us in recent years is the bang for your buck promotion. I like every party, I'm still stunned at how powerful that is, which is now being called our VIP exclusives. I have a lot of success using it, and I get those orders up from $50, $60, easily over $100. Do you think, is the VIP exclusive helpful to get you over the $100 mark?
You know, to be honest, I've always had a really good average customer ticket. However, these incentives help bring them all up. They're wonderful. It also helps us all goddesses add some amazing products to our demos. We're allowed to purchase one to show. So every month this year, we can add another great toy to our demos. It's a win-win for everyone. It helps increase our average customer order, which increases our average party sales, which increases our profits. I love them.
Yes, and adding a new toy to your demo pretty inexpensively each month helps you to keep your demo fresh for you and also your repeat party guests.
Yep, and I think looking at your average order is a great way to take the temperature of your demo. If you have a low average order, that's a red flag. It's time to kind of really look at the items that you're showing and see if you're carrying the variety and the range and price points that bring your average up. What do you think is a good average order, Jodi?
Well, I think a good average order is when my customers are able to purchase something that they really wanted, something that makes them happy. Because if you make them happy, they stay your customers. But I would say a good average order is at least $100 because we should all be promoting the new VIP specials. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want to add the vanilla swirl, normally $89 for only $24.99 this month? And if you already own it, sell it to them again and have them give it to a friend. Plus, if you add any lube and toy cleaner and a pink velvet toy bag to every order, your average ticket just went up at least $28.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. Give that one to a friend. I'd like to be the recipient of a.
I want to be your friend.
Yeah, come on, get me one. You know, and add some secret god into that. And she is having a party in her bedroom. And her bedroom's been renamed the Love Shack.
This is your theme song, Jodi. Sorry, that's my jam. That song is my jam.
Oh gosh, I love that. That's such a good party song. There's a party in your pants. Everyone's coming. So, oh my gosh, something I wanted to mention earlier when we were discussing the LRC was, don't forget to reach out to fellow team members in your lineage to also see if you can borrow high-end items from them too. Also, at team meetings, encourage team members to bring demo items that they'd like to swap out. You can always change up your demo without spending a dime. So it's kind of like a new definition to the toy swap. And there's always another, hey, they always say another man's trash is someone else's treasure.
And one thing I want to remind our warriors is not to forget to utilize their anniversary bonus, right, Jodi, to add items to their demo as well. So every year that you're active with Athena's, and that active is defined as doing $7,000 in retail sales over the course of the 12 months, beginning from the day that you complete training, you're eligible to receive $100 in free product. So that's a perfect opportunity to add some of those someday items to your demo. It's also a great opportunity to refresh some of your favorites. Maybe it's time for a new ruby ring, or maybe Wally's, seen better days.
Yeah, that's right. Mrs. Carrie Fells will also be adding to her demo this month because a little birdie told me you are receiving $800 this month as well for your anniversary bonus.
Yes,
so I bet your husband hopes you were going to be refilling your toy drawer as well.
That's freaking awesome, Carrie. Enjoy.
Yeah. It's exciting because he called in sick from work just so he could sit home and thumb through the catalog and put sticky notes on all his favorite pages. So thank you, ladies. I assure you it's being spent wisely and quickly, and I am very good at spending. So this is my favorite sound here. There we go. Aaron knows. I think I'm going to refresh the toys I've had for some time. Like I have some that I would never get rid of, but it's time for some new ones because they're looking a little bit tired. And maybe it's time to add a swing to my demo.
So, Jodi, let's take the second to talk about something that we run across from time to time, discontinuations. So, have you had things in your demo discontinued? And why does this happen? And what do you do when this happens?
Well, I've been a goddess now for 12 years this month. So, yes, lots of items in my demo have been discontinued. But as a company that releases new products 3 times a year, we do need to discontinue products. I know some I'm very happy to see go, and others I cry and whine about for days, some even weeks. My baby, the VR6, still not over that.
Oh,
I miss that
I love
toy.
that toy.
I understand we discontinue some that may have had many returns or the manufacturer can't keep up with our demands. We all hate back orders. Or they decide to stop making them. I just find the next best thing to take its place. And if that means I got to do a little product research, a goddess must do exactly that. I have boxes of some of my favorite demo items that we don't carry anymore. And every year I do a little spring cleaning and toss them. Let the trash man have some fun that week.
I love that. I love the idea of your trash man flipping that barrel over and seeing piles of sex toys there. I've done it a few times myself, being in Gab, and the cardboard is in the bins, and I get lots of really super friendly waves when I'm leaving for work in the morning, for sure.
I threw my toys in my mother's recycling bin.
Are you telling? Please tell me you're joking, Amy.
No, I'm serious. I'm
Such
serious. Let them think that my mother is a wildcat. She said to me, "Don't you have your own recycling bin at your house?" And I just said to her, "Let's give them something to brighten their day. Let's give them something to talk about." Right. So, Jodi, you are a veteran goddess. You have put up some great numbers. What are some of your favorite high-end toys? And I want you to give us your spiel on them.
All right. I have a few favorites. Riders on the Storm, Virgo, Thrusting Panther, Trinity, Sweet Spot, Love Swing, Sexy Throw, Comet 2, Secret Garden, Harmony Loop. I can just go on and on and on and on. All right. My spiel on Riders on the Storm. This is my favorite cock ring ever. Before I show you, I want you to imagine the best oral sex of your life. Okay. Now imagine being penetrated by a penis that you love just as much at the same time. No, it doesn't have to be the same person we're imagining here. I always get that. Okay, I present to you the Riders on the Storm. It looks like a tongue. Comes with a wireless rechargeable bullet. You never have to buy batteries again. The inner ring contains geranium and titanium and other rare elements that increase oxygen to his body, improves blood circulation, and sexual performance, not that he needed it. And it's virtually silent. They will hear you, not the toy. Other toys are distracting. You hear the motors or the cords get in the way. I have no time for any of that when I want an orgasm. This baby has 9 different patterns of vibration and pulsation. You just turned your man into your new favorite sex toy. Lubricate his penis, slide it down. We call it Riders on the Storm because we recommend you ride that baby. And if you're a little tired, you can do it regular missionary position as well. Doggy style, girl, have him pull your hair and spank your ass. Works that way as well. Just spin it around. Now, my other favorite thing to demo would be the Virgo. And I usually show the Virgo right after the Celebrator because everyone knows the Celebrator. And I tell them we have found a replacement to the Celebrator. And I tell them a very honest story. When I first saw the Virgo, I thought it was lame. It honestly didn't look appealing to me, and I didn't think it would even work for me. And then my good friend and fellow goddess, Amber, tried it and called me up. She was like, "So, did you try Virgo yet?" I was like, "Nope, looks lame." She goes, "Oh, my goddess, I just had a 20-minute frickin' orgasm." I was like, "What? Let me call you back in 20 minutes. I mean, true story, by the way. I can just tell you, oh, my goddess. The power on this baby is amazing, and it's quiet. Bonus. I've always loved my Celebrator, but let's be honest. It could be loud as all hell. And I point out the celebrator is designed to massage your clitoris, but just that one little section of your clitoris. The Virgo is bigger, covers more square footage, and bigger is only better when we're talking about clitoral stimulation. It covers all the pleasure nerve endings surrounding and including your clitoris. Gives you a mind-blowing, toe-curling, drooling on yourself, fucking orgasm that lasts. Oh, and it also has a 1-year warranty from the manufacturer, and I dare you to burn that sucker out. Sold.
Oh, my. Ooh. Okay. So
need a fan down there right now.
I know we have some newer goddesses and Adonises out there listening to this call. What do you say when one of your clients, I know you don't bring it up, Jodi, but what do you say when one of your clients brings up price?
So what do I say when someone brings up the price? Well, to be honest, I'm perfectly blunt. You get what you pay for. And then I say, think what you spend on your purses and shoes. That's to walk in shit and carry your shit. This is for your vagina, and you're worth it.
Damn right. It's like the coach for your cooch. I totally agree with that. So, Jodi, thank you so much for an outstanding call tonight. I know our warriors have feverishly been writing notes and picking out their higher-end toys they're going to be adding to their demo. So, warriors, we ask that you not private message your questions to Jodi on Facebook, but to please just check out the thread that we've posted on the Warrior Facebook page for any questions that you have for Jodi. This is to avoid duplication of questions, but more importantly, to make sure that your question isn't lost and missed. So with that being said, would our queen bee please give our warriors their 3 action steps for the week?
You got it. Here we go, warriors. Your 3 action steps. Number 1, take a look at your demo. What is your high-end toy count? What toy is your must-have? Number 2, become familiar with all of our high-end and luxury items. You can still sell them from our product binder by pointing out the features. Number 3, find and order your new favorite toy. Just imagine if you sell at least one per party, how quickly it would pay for itself. You can use it as a booking special. Tell them how they can earn it for free.
Woo. Awesome. Okay, warriors, before I give you the last code word, please listen closely to the instructions. So if you're listening to the call Wednesday, March 11th, you have 2 things to do before going to bed tonight. Email wow@athenashn.com. In the subject line, you must put Warriors of Wealth. In the body of the email, you need to leave your name, your goddess or Adonis number, and the 2 code words. The last thing you must do to be entered to win $100 in free product is to go to our WOW Facebook page and post your aha moment underneath the thread we have pinned to the top of the page with the 3 action steps for the week. Please do not post them randomly on the page. They will not count towards winning the $100 in free product. Mother Goddess will draw our name on Thursday and post the winner in the group page. So what you've been waiting so anxiously for is our second code word. Our second code word is sales. SALES, sales. All emails must be received by 11:59 Eastern Standard Time on Friday, March 13th. But worries never wait. We get it done. So till next time, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Jodi.
Thank you,
Bye.
Jodi.
Thank you.